Also, before I do the treasure hoard here, I would like to say that they're also in groups of, like, different sets of treasures as well, which is really cool. So you see that these gemstones over here are both, like, put next to each other. And I think the colors alternate between the blue and green depending on the sets. So these two are set, but I'm not sure about these ones then. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing where, like, they are in groups together. Because, like, the caps are all together. And the big treasures are all together. I don't know. Anyway. Love Nugget. This tasty red snack isn't quite a fruit, but doesn't seem like a vegetable either. I've analyzed it extensively, and appears to be releasing stimulating pheromones. I can imagine my wife and I cooking this into some memorable meals. King of Sweets. I've discovered a complex series of underground tunnels beneath the perplexing pool. Seems like I can't walk 10 steps without discovering something previously unheard of. Making new discoveries nourishes my explorer's spirit. As a reward for my latest scientific breakthrough, I think I'll eat this grand sweet. Memorable shell. I've observed several species of shell-dwelling creatures inhabiting the perplexing pool. One of these feisty beasts forms a spherical gem within the meaty depths of its shell. In a way, this gem could be considered this creature's life's work. I consider my children my life's work. Flame of Tomorrow! From the beginning of time, my people have searched for a perfectly clean, endlessly renewable energy source. Unfortunately, we never found anything close to it. Rubbing these two objects together seems to produce fire. Maybe this is the long-lost energy source we've always been searching for. Time capsule. Also, it says the weight of them, which is interesting as well. Which is the weight that the Pikmin have to... Pikmin to carry it. Time capsule. This must be some kind of memorial capsule left by a lost civilization. It has left behind some image data, but I can't make any sense of it. I'm going to have to do some additional analysis. I'll document any exciting new developments in my log. Along with pages and pages of meaningless doodles. Nice. Lip service. I've never had much desire to climb the corporate ladder, but I'm beginning to think I should. Every year that my kids grow older, they get more expensive. Taking care of them is my most important duty. I should take lessons from the ship on how to be a high-pressure salesman. Then I'd rake in the cash. Regal Diamond. The other day, my daughter begged me to get her some jewelry. She's becoming so fashion-conscious. I know girls grow up quickly, but I never imagined it would happen this fast. Paradoxical enigma. I'm not just an intergalactic space captain, I'm also an artist. I see the inner beauty in everything. Some things other people call ugly and boring, I find intellectually stimulating and aesthetically pleasing. It's true. I'm sophisticated like that. Thanks, Olimar. Patience tester. Just looking at this sealed container makes me want to open it up. But opening it will decrease its value on the alien antiquities market. Maybe I'll just use my imaginary can opener and pretend to open it instead. Creative inspiration. Fascinating. If I keep staring at the symbol, I know I'll come up with a brilliant idea for a new product. Anyway. The key. This item came from the personal treasure hoard of a massive Pikmin devouring spider. The whole cave was crawling with all kinds of fearsome creatures. I decided to name that eerie cave the Citadel of Spiders. The ship can't stand bugs. Whenever I ask it to store a specimen for salvage, it threatens to stage a mutiny. Very nice. Fiery Bullblacks. Grub dog family. Bodily excretions of a highly flammable waxy substance interact with the cell structure of this grub dog's skin, causing a chemical reaction that produces extremely high temperatures. The skin benefits from a spongy cell structure that diffuses the surface heat, protecting the creature's inner organs. Due to the astonishing amount of heat produced by this beast, it should be observed with great caution. Water Dumple. Grub dog family, same as the Bulbulbs. A resident of the freshwater pools and marshes. This aquatic creature regularly feeds on insects and that land on the surface of the water. It shares a nearby identical skeletal structure with its close relative and terrestrial cousin, the Bulbulb. This may offer clues to its full evolutionary origin, and suggest that it only recently emigrated to an aquatic habitat. Iridescent flint beetle. So it is the same, it just looks different. Slightly. Flint beetle family. Flint beetles are nocturnal, choosing to hide in the grass by day and stay active at night. These creatures keep undigested food pellets in their stomachs to sustain them through winter. But given the right stimulus, they will spit them out. Recent research has revealed that these pellets are enveloped in a membrane that seals and preserves them in a sterile airtight environment. If kept at room temperature, it seems that this pellet membrane will keep its contents fresh for up to 6 months. The membrane may be made from the same substance that gives the exoskeleton of the flint beetle its beautiful sheen. Shearwig. Mandiblade family, of course. Unusual for their genus, flying mandiblades have retained their wings. However, only the adult males of this species can fly. Females of the species spend most of their lifespan underground. They do emerge for a period of after maturation to spawn, but never metamorphose. Anode beetle. I know what you mean. Scarab beetle family. This specimen is representative of an insect hybrid that uses electricity in addition to glycogen for its energy. Although difficult to confirm due to their microscopic size, tiny hairs on their creatures' legs cause the friction that generates the electrical charge. The electrical charge is processed by the creature's internal machina battery structures, and then stored as a duous electrical field. As this field reaches critical levels, surplus electricity is emitted, resulting in a low voltage current that is transmitted between specimens. It can shock other creatures in the immediate vicinity. Considering this process, it can be surmised that the largest impetus to pack behavior is not so much for synergetic effect of producing as a pack as it is to take advantage of this most effective means of group preservation. That was a hard one to read. I'm trying. Hermit Chromad. Chromad family. Looking at the eyes and sickle-shaped legs, characteristic of squillus. One would think this a squilla relative. In fact, it is a relative of the hermit crab. This species, however, has migrated from seaside life in a shell and instead inhabits burrows in the ground. While its legs appear sickle-like, they are pincers that have evolved into a thin shape. This beast feeds on small creatures that pass by its lair, dragging them inside to eat them. Swooping snitch bug. Scarpanid family. The scarpanids originally lived on the ground, sporting poorly developed vestigial wings. This species developed enlarged antennae that they can be used as makeshift wings. Scarpanids are attracted by the sight of large groups of Pikmin in cavalry formation and will swoop down to seize them. However, Scarpanids do not eat Pikmin. They will drop any seized Pikmin after a short time. The reason for this behavior is unknown, but I look forward to future research in the area. Fiery Dweevil. Burn him. Burn him. Burn him. It's not doing it. Oh well. It's part of the Dweevil family. Members of the Dweevil family are known for carrying objects of astounding size on their backs. Then mimicking them. The fiery Dweevil is one species in this family. Generally, this is a very gentle insect that feeds on grass nectars. But when faced with danger, the fiery Dweevil ignites flammable internal gases. Juts out a straw and spews scorching flames. As this clearly makes it a rather dangerous insect, it is best not to linger directly in front of it. Yellow Woollyhop. A yellow Woollyhop, part of the Amphibituber family. This magnificent specimen has the brightest gold coloration and the greatest number of lateral spots of any number of the Amphibiturs. Amphibituber. I don't know. Family. This species seems to have lost some swimming proficiency, with the evolutionary adaptation that granted its greater jumping ability. The Amphibituber inhabits aquatic shallows and shows an instinctive drive to jump upon and squash smaller creatures. Queen Candy Pop Bud. I don't think I can throw pick carrots into it. They just bounce off. Candy Pop family. This specimen constantly changes colors. When a Pikmin is thrown into it, it shoots out seeds that match the flower's coloration for the moment the Pikmin landed inside of it. The number of seeds shot out is always greater than or equal to the number of Pikmin thrown in. It can be said that this is a completely baffling plant, and many mysteries remain over precisely what sort of relationship it has with the Pikmin. It would appear that the Pikmin gain all the benefit from the relationship. Perhaps it is simply a different variety of Pikmin to begin with. Skitterleaf. Fake leaf-like monster things. Skitterling family. The skitterleaf is a relative of the pond skater that shed its wings and adapted to life on the ground. With no residual traits of its airborne past, the skitterleaf can neither fly nor skitter across the surface of the water. The wings have since evolved into the leaf-like structure on its back, which serve to hide the skitterleaf through mimicry. It appears quite effective, as few predators can see through this clever disguise. Got some new foliage as well. A seeding dandelion. From the dandelion family, it is believed that this plant produces tufted seeds with a parachute-like arm, which allows the seed to ride gently on the wind. This increases the distribution range of the plant considerably. Oh shoot. It's a shoot. Unknown family. This is a young shoot of some kind. But what kind of tree species does it belong to? What shape will it take when it matures and grows to full height? Unfortunately, we are only able to obtain information from our portable scanners on a select few of the countless number of species we've encountered. But if our expedition yields only brief observations on the life we encounter, it will still provide a better understanding of this bizarre plant. Beady Longlegs. It's so cool. Also, it's so, like, blurry and glowy right now. Arachnid family. Although this creature is commonly associated with spiders, it is actually a result of a separate evolutionary line of insectoid creatures. Since the spherical body section supported by the creature's legs carries most of its internal organs, there appear to be no other features that would correspond to a head or abdomen. Interesting.